May! Rape continues. Text evidence from April 19th onward is available in real time in the realm of probably 6,000 paragraphs or 8,000 paragraphs. That's from April 19th to date alone. This entire time, I have learned to write text with such extreme efficiency and precision, at such massive volumes. It is the same as speaking, and just as fast. In the past 10 years, I have reported crime in the context of 40 million words or more. Probably 50 million by now. It's the equivalent of about 800 books. And it's all sophisticated language. You don't understand what you're dealing with. However, to slog through the evidence is so time consuming, but not only that, it's very, very painful to read. Like, within about 100 paragraphs, as long as you have all this information, you figure out what the fuck's going on, and you just can't read anymore, because it just becomes more and more and more and more violent with each paragraph. With only, some spaces of relative calm. But any actual law enforcement authorities which want to absolutely may have access to the full text. The involved building owners are still living here. Occasionally the murderer enters the building, directly above my head, or elsewhere. My tiny friend is dead. I want consequences. Now! During this period, I am forced to go to the hospital again for another mental health check. Wow. My father just lets the officers in suddenly. They just say they were trying to contact me but couldn't get through. And they called my dad and he just said, "Oh yeah, come on in, take my son down to the hospital." He doesn't give a fuck, he's a no. Okay, this time I am informed. My girlfriend just died. Was murdered. I'm there for like 3 days. Utter waste of time. Still not psychotic. Just autistic. With extremely copious PTSD by now. Complex. Over history, not just these events. I'm already a victim before I'm attacked on February 14th. To an extreme degree most people could not fathom. But these events have been the worst by far. Though most of my life has been very miserable. But anyways, end of May, I go to Brampton and knock on Ryan's door. I have to be sure the murder really happened. I have to verify. I can't believe it until I've seen it with my own eyes. Ryan doesn't come home from Weybridge. Okay. So I knock on the door and someone answers, who looks like a superficially very similar person to the one I knew as her mom. But, excuse me, I wrote, to me, a very obvious double. She doesn't have the same speaking tone or face. Just similar hair, similar demeanor, and a bathrobe. I say, hi, is Ryan please home? She says, I beg your pardon? 3 times in escalation. And eventually, Ryan never lived here. Okay, so she was murdered. She's gone. Just gone. They replaced her with a double.